All right, here we are with Kenny and Kyle Johnson out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here at the round one of the NCT in Yakima, Washington. Gentlemen, how's your weekend going?
Good so far.
Yeah, great.
Enjoying the weather, and the track's pretty nice. So. Yeah.
Right on. You guys brought your nitro truggy and a nitro buggy. How you qualifying those this weekend?
TQ in both classes. The first round was kind of slow, and then the second, third round, picked up the pace and got TQ in both classes. So that's awesome.
Right on. Now, I'm not familiar if you guys have been up here in the Pacific Northwest for the NCT Tour. Is this your first time out here? Or?
Yeah, it's our first time coming up, and it's definitely different than the West Coast, and we love it. The people are nice, friendly, couldn't ask for a better group of guys to race with. It's great competition. If people don't think there's no competition up here, there is. It's great, and like I said,
we wanted to do it last year, but we didn't have enough time, so making sure we get up here this year to check it out.
Yep.
Right on. Well, we've all definitely enjoyed having you guys here and watching you, Kyle, shred laps out there. That's been really great. Can we expect to see you guys in Spokane for the Hank?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes,
That's the confirmation I know quite a few of us were looking for. Is there anybody you guys would like to give a shout out to while we got you here?
We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, of course, and
MKS Servos.
Yeah, definitely Proline, Biddy Designs, Stick It One, Bullet Engines. Yeah, we got a lot. JT, Flashpoint. Definitely help with Hot Bodies. Hot Bodies has given us the new truck to run, and we really like to thank them for trusting us with the truck, and it's been really great.
Yep.
And we like to thank Shane and you, Jason, and just everyone, Austin. And it's been great. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Right on. Well, thanks again for coming out here, and we look forward to catching up with you guys in Spokane.
Yeah.
Awesome. Safe travels. All right, here we are at Yakima NCT round one with Mike Dana. Mike, I know you had a great season last year in your nitro buggy. How's your weekend going here today in Yakima?
Really good. Really enjoying it. It's amazing how many entries there are here. I think the local group was hoping for about 180, 190. I know that the Wenatchee crew that is kind of promoting the race or helping to put it on, their expectations were about 240. So to have 350-ish, 351 entries that's amazing. It's awesome.
Right on. Now, you've been doing the NCT series for a while, and you got promoted, if you will, or stepped up, and you're running a national schedule this year. So it's been great to have you here this weekend. Any expectations going into the final round of the day here? I know you're qualified fairly well in both classes.
Yeah, qualified third in both. Honestly, I mean, I'm constantly just trying to improve and try to race. It's good. It's great to race with people that it can learn from and just try to make things better. Every time I'm out on the track, I try to improve. And for the mains, I'm trying some stuff in both the truck and the buggy, but just some small setup changes that I haven't done before. We'll see if they're any good. And then mainly for me, it's a matter of trying to improve as a driver. And one of the things that I've struggled with in the past is trying to be disciplined and hitting my marks every lap, every turn. So that's mainly what I'm going to focus on in the mains, and hopefully I don't have to go so slow to hit my marks that I end up in the back of the pack. So we'll see.
Right on. So you're a veteran of the game here, and we got a lot of young guys out here. We see that younger crop finally kind of aspiring here in the NCT series. What kind of words of wisdom could you maybe shed out there for the younger crowd here that are looking to make that step up?
Obviously, continue just to make it fun. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. It's easy to put pressure on yourself. It's easy to have really high expectations, and sometimes, most of the time, at least in my experience, sometimes it's been hard to meet personal expectations. So if you keep the expectations low and keep it fun, it's much easier to it's much easier to progress forward and maybe not burn out. And the other thing is enjoy the learning process, because I've been, like you say, I've been doing it a long time, and the thing, when I look back, I enjoy the experience getting here. I look back and I really enjoy where I've come from. And looking back at it, it almost seems like, not that it's not fun now, because it's a lot of fun now, but it seems like the best times were in, learning and coming up through the ranks. So keep it fun, keep the expectations low, just have a good time, do your own thing, and the results will work themselves out.
Right on. Once again, here with Mike Dana. Mike, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to here before we send this off?
Well, I first off want to thank my wife, Sarah, for making this so easy for me and supporting me so much. It's pretty awesome. She's incredible. And then, of course, my RC sponsors, Team Associated Proline, Reedy, VP Racing, Triton Engines, RCRenew.com, Kelly Lunsford, Lunsford Racing, and can't thank Randy Sides from TQ Hobbies enough. He's incredible. Been awesome. And then last but not least, Sean Turner with Sean Turner Paint. He makes my cars look better than me, that's for sure. So.
Right on. Well, thank you, Mike, for your time, and we wish you best of luck the rest of the year.
Thanks.
We're here with the legendary Terry.
Oh my God.
Terry, how's your weekend going?
Oh, I'm having a blast. Yeah, it's good.
What classes did you enter, and how are you doing here on Sunday?
I'm racing two-wheel drive mod and four-wheel drive mod. Unfortunately, my four-wheel's done for the weekend.
Unfortunate to hear. Now, you're one of our big-time travelers here to the series. Where are you coming from, and what do you love most about the NCT that keeps you coming back?
I'm from Vancouver, BC. I've raced the NCT probably 5-6 years now. I took a year off, and I'm back this year. I mean, it's just the people and everything. It's just fantastic. And the competition is great. I like to go where the competition is.
Right on. Well, we love having you out here. Is there anybody in the RC industry you'd like to get a shout out to here today?
Oh, just the guys back home. They're all rooting for me.
Right on. We love to hear it. Maybe one of these years we can snake a round up there into the Great White North. And,
I hope so. Yeah, for sure. You know, there's some good stuff going on.
Absolutely. You guys do have that Western Off-Road Series I saw kicking off, and it sounds like you guys had one heck of a round one up there.
It was great. It was amazing.
Right on. I love
the track. The track they built was just phenomenal. I was like floored when I saw it.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the pictures, a big arena style, kind of a Psycho Nitro size to it.
It was a great atmosphere too. I mean, it was very chill the whole weekend. Everybody had fun. I don't think there's any complaints. It was fantastic.
Right on. Well, best of luck the rest of the way here. Terry, I want you to drive safe on your travels back, and we look forward to seeing you round 2 at the Hague.
Terrific.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're joined now by Jamie, Jonathan, and Racer Jackson. We got a family out here at the first round of the NCT. Sounds like they're out here supporting Jackson, giving him everything he needs to keep him and make him successful. Jamie, how do you find it being the mother of an RC racer?
It takes up a lot of days, but it's absolutely worth it. It keeps him out of trouble and something to focus on, and it brings them a lot of joy, so it's absolutely worth it.
Right on. Is this your guys' first drive out to an NCT, or have you guys done these before?
We were in Pasco last year, so we caught the 6th round at NCT. We're planning on doing the full circuit this year.
Right on. And what is it, Jonathan, that you guys like the most about the NCT series?
You know, it started out spending time with my son, right? It's family time, getting out there. Who's gonna not love being outdoors? It's beautiful out here. So just great time spending time with family and friends. Know a lot of racers, people at the track, so it's great.
Right on. And Jackson, you and I, I believe we ran the e-buggy class together, and you handed me myself. So how's your weekend going out there?
Good, really good. I mean, this isn't too bad for my first time ever running 8 scale, and so far I'd say I'm doing fairly well for my first time. And this place is a really good track. It's beautiful here, a lot of good racers here. It's a good layout to run. And some good sunshine here to race with. And outdoor racing is definitely the right place for me to race on, especially for this.
Right on, guys. Well, we appreciate you guys coming out here to the playground in Yakima, Washington for the first round. And we look forward to seeing you guys at the Hank.
See you there. Thanks,
Awesome.
guys.
Thank you, guys. All right, we're joined now with Sahara. Sahara is one of the newer faces on the NCT Tour. What brings you out on the series, and what do you enjoy most about it?
Well, mostly it brings me out for Cody Graham's my boyfriend. He's got 3 classes that he's running, so I'm his pit crew there. But I think I enjoy most is just seeing the group of people, the friendship that we've made here. So it's been really great.
Right on. And where do you guys travel from? I know you guys come quite a distance here for these.
Yeah, we come from Longview, Washington, so kind of close to Portland, Oregon. So it's a bit of a drive.
Right on. You're racing Sportsman E-Buggy this weekend. How did that turn out for you?
Yeah, I was in the bottom main, but I finished 6th in that class, so it's only up from there.
Right on, right on. All right, well, best of luck to you and Cody Graham's the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, we're joined now with Brandon Dyke, Team Macklin manager here in the Pacific Northwest. Brandon, how's your weekend going, buddy?
Pretty good, Jason. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm hanging in here. I know you guys travel quite a distance for the NCT Tour. What do you enjoy most about being out on tour here?
I love just coming out and hanging out. I mean, you guys pan around a little bit. We got this whole compound set up, got the trailer, got the awnings and everything, grilling out, you know. It's pretty cool. Get an opportunity to hang out with all the East Side friends.
Awesome. And how's your weekend going there in your classes?
Pretty good. I qualified third overall with a pair of 2s and 2-wheel drive, and snuck into the A main with a 10 and a 7 and 4-wheel, so not a bad weekend.
Right on, Brandon. Well, once again, is there anybody you want to thank out there in the RC land?
Yeah, I want to thank Joe Pillars from Team Kyosho. I want to thank Willie Chung from McLaren Racing, Joel Johnson, Prez Zylog for AKA. Yeah, Nick Mulatto for Expert. Just want to thank all of my teammates that are out here supporting each other and helping each other go fast.
Right on. Well, we wish you best of luck the rest of the way, and hope you bring home some hardware.
Thanks, Jason. You too.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, we're joined now with Kaysen and Jade Russell, the boys. How's your weekend going, guys?
It's going pretty good. Yeah, it was a tough day yesterday in qualifying, but we'll make it happen today.
Right on. Now, you guys also travel from the Tri-Cities out to the series. What do you guys love most about doing the NCT series?
Just having fun hanging out with the boys, you know, playing toy cars.
Yeah, mainly seeing all the boys and then once again having fun.
Awesome. I know you guys got a pretty busy schedule here with your Nitro program, so I'll keep it short. Is there anybody out in the RC land you'd like to say thanks for heading into the 2017 season?
Definitely like to say thanks to TQ Hobbies, McLaren Racing, and Houston Engine Services.
TQ Hobbies and Kyosho.
Absolutely awesome. Well, thanks, gentlemen. Hope you guys bring home some hardware back to the Tri, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the next round at the Hank.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, fellas.
Big double table. Dustin gets it wrong, goes upside down. Tony will have to corner for him. That'll give JP a little bit of a breakdown. JP works up the step up on the left-hand side of the track.
Here we are with the legendary Monty Houstons of Houston's Engine Service and OMG Servos. Monty, how you doing, buddy?
Awesome. Having a good time.
Weekend's going well. How you qualified in your Nitro Buggy and Nitro Truggy this weekend?
Buggy's okay. I kind of struggled a little bit for the first two. Did okay in the third one. BQ. And truck, second overall. So, did pretty good.
Yeah, right on. Again, you're one of the legends here of the RC scene in the Pacific Northwest. You've been doing a lot of the NCT series over the years. What do you enjoy most about coming out here and being part of the traveling circus?
The camaraderie, the brotherhood, hanging out with my friends, having a good time, man. Racing cars is a bonus.
Right on. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to there on the internet webs?
All the guys that support me with the Fusion X engines and the new endeavor with the RCOMG servos. There's so many people. I know it's so hard, and they all know who they are, and they're all good friends of mine, and that's why I want to keep it.
Right on. Thanks again, Monty Houston. We wish you the best of luck the rest of the way here in Yakima, Washington, and look forward to see you in Spokane.
That I can't make.
Oh!
My daughter's turning 18.
Oh, congratulations to your daughter and a really happy birthday to her.
Thank you, sir.
Right on. Well, enjoy the birthday party. Save me a piece of cake, and we will see you in round 3, hopefully.
Yes, sir. I'll be there for sure.
All right, we're here with Rashid at the Northwest Championship Tour, round 1, Yakima, Washington. How's it going, buddy?
Qualifying was a pretty solid day. Took the TQ in 4-wheel short course and finished around 5th or 6th in e-buggy and 4-wheel buggy. So I'm pretty happy with those results.
Right on, man. Now, I know you travel quite a ways to come to these races. What do you like most about the NCT Tour?
I think the races are well run. That's the biggest thing. When they make rules or changes, they always make sense, and they do what seems right. So, like yesterday, they reduced the qualifying time, the length of the qualifiers to get done early. That definitely worked out well. And it's just a lot of cool people and good competition and big tracks.
Big tracks, absolutely. Yeah, yesterday we were on board for a 17-hour day. That was going to be something hellacious for all of us. So they did cut that down, and today, now we're into the mains day. Any big changes going on with your, I see you got some Technos here and what appears to be a hot bodies. Anything you're looking to change? I see the wind's kind of coming up here a little bit. You prepared for this?
Yeah, I think just keep the short course low. That's my plan in the wind. And the e-buggy, just let it rip. But I'm not making any major setup changes. See how it goes.
Right on, man. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to here in the RC world?
Well, thanks for Jesse Munn with helping me out with the techno stuff, and then my travel partner Roger Syme for driving, pitting with me, and ready to have a good mains day.
Awesome. Well, best of luck the rest of the way, Rashid, and we look forward to seeing you round 2 at the Hank.
All right, thanks.
All right, awesome. All right, here we are in the Pacific Northwest at the Northwest Championship Tour, round 1 with Cole Collings. Cole, you're one of the youngest racers out here on the tour. You're racing for Team Techno. What do you enjoy most about the series?
Well, one of the reasons is to have fun out here.
That's okay.
Also, I like to run these tracks because I can get
Go ahead and throw the number on
fast.
if you want, boys, on the grid.
Awesome. How many years have you been racing now?
2 or 3 years now.
2 or 3 years, right on. What classes did you enter this weekend?
All right, so this is your 4-wheel drive buggy Delta main right here.
And how'd you qualify in those classes?
4-wheel drive buggy.
I had a couple
These
that
guys all
calls
trying to work towards the Charlie
I ended up first in the B, but I think I could bump. And for electric buggy, I'm 7th in the C. So.
Awesome. Congratulations, Cole, and we look forward to seeing you on the podium at the end of the day. Thank you. All right, I'm joined here with Ron Keel at the Northwest Championship Tour, round 1. Ron, you've been racing the NCT for quite a while now. What do you enjoy most about traveling to these events?
Seeing old friends that I raced with for like 20 years or so. A lot of fun.
Right on. You're out of Spokane? Tacoma. What classes are you racing this weekend, and how are you doing?
Racing Sportsman e-buggy and e-truggy, and I'm doing a lot better in truggy than I am with the buggy, but I'm getting a handle on it, so we're good.
Awesome. Well, I know your race is coming up, so we'll let you get to it. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. We'll see you out on the track.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're joined now with J.R. Clark from Extreme Hobbies out of Moses Lake, Washington. JR's been supporting the NCT series for a while now. JR, how many years have you been with the NCT?
10 years.
10 years. And what do you love most about coming out and traveling around to these different events?
Enjoying all the racing.
You guys will go to race 11.
We
Race
have
11.
a good group of guys in the Northwest, and it's probably one of the best series in the United States.
Awesome. How's your weekend going? What classes are you running and where are you qualified?
I'm racing Sportsman E-Buggy, Nitro Buggy, and four-wheel drive buggy. I'm qualified A-Main in the E-Buggy Sportsman, and in four-wheel drive buggy, I'm in the B-Main, starting 5th. And my gas, I'm not doing so good, but we're gonna bump from there and see what happens.
Right on. Is there anybody you'd like to send a shout out to here?
Yeah, I'd just like to take a shout out to the guys from the Yakima and Wenatchee group that made this track possible, and hopefully it'll be a stop for the next NCT next year.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Thank you so much, JR, for your time, and we wish you the best of luck in the mains.
All right, thank you.
Here with Kevin Hobbs. Kevin, you're out here on the Northwest Championship Tour for round 1 in 2017, Yakima, Washington. What brings you out on tour, and what do you enjoy most about traveling to these races?
Well, the races are great. Yakima's putting on an amazing show. The track is held up all weekend. The 10th scales are able to run it just as fast as the 8 scale buggies. Douglas, I'm out here supporting the kids. He's out here playing around. I have no idea where he's at. His X-ray cars are doing amazing with Macklin Power all weekend. He top qualified in short course. He got 5th place in 4-wheel drive, and then on the 8 scale in his first time out in the expert division, he got a 10th place. So he's A-main around the board. In a fluke of nature, I got in the A-main also in 5th place in short course. So we're having a really good weekend. It's a great time out here. We do a barbecue, we share food, we share stories, we make fun of each other. It's a great time.
Right on, Kevin. Well, you pretty much nailed it all on the head there for me. Once again, we want to thank you guys for coming out. I know you guys, actually, before we exit here, you guys come quite a distance. How far do you guys travel for these races on average?
So we live in Des Moines, just south of the SeaTac Airport. So it's a 3-hour drive to this one, but we also hit up the Hank over in Spokane. That's about a 5-hour drive. And then if we do any other big races, we're going to go down to A-Main probably midsummer. They're going to have that Manufacturers Cup. That's going to be a great race down there. So we'll probably drive down there too. That's going to be a 10-hour drive, but that'll be all right.
Right on. That sounds great. I know myself and Justin Wildy will also be hitting the Manufacturers Cup. So best of luck the rest of the way here, and we look forward to seeing you in Chico.
Cool. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Kevin. All right, here we are with Travis Kendall on the Northwest Championship Tour once again. Travis, welcome back. Good to see your face here in 2017. You got an early start here. What other races did you attend in preparation for the series?
It all actually kind of started back at Cabin Fever in Lewiston earlier this year. We did that race about mid-February. That's kind of our kickoff for outdoors. So that's when I really started prepping for the NCT series, learning new vehicles. Got E817 and a new D413 out this weekend. So it was about learning those. Then Silver State afterwards, and then the warm-up race here 2 weeks ago, and everything's been sort of building up to this race to give the best possible showing that we can give.
Right on. Now you've been recently joined Hot Bodies here in the last couple of years, I believe. How's your Hot Bodies cars treating you?
They've been fantastic. Awesome equipment, drives, suits my driving style, and the best part is we have an awesome team surrounding that brand. We work as a team. We all work together, and the factory support and our team managers all across the world do an awesome job making sure that we have the best possible product out here and that we can actually be good support for our customers. It was a good move for me. It was the first chassis sponsor that I'd been a part of, and it really suits how I think my driving style and how these off-road tracks work up here, kind of separate from the rest of the world. So yeah, I've been really happy since I made that switch.
Right on. Now one of my final questions here for you is, what is it about the NCT series that you enjoy most? I know you travel a little bit of a distance to get to the majority of the races.
Yeah. The biggest thing for me is that it's an actual series. A lot of RC is, usually annual races. We all kind of focus on like, yearly nationals, worlds every year, Nitro Challenge, et cetera, the NCT is a series that consistently puts out 200 plus entries every time, and it's the same group of people that keep moving around and stuff, and it's a community, and it shows that we're all dedicated to what we do here, and that it's part of our lives for us to go all over the Northwest to make this happen. And that's what I like about it, is that it's an actual series, and not only a series but a tight-knit one and a good community.
Right on. Thank you so much, Travis, for your time, and we wish you best of luck in the mains today.
Well, thank you.
Here we are in the Pacific Northwest once again, this time with Corey Eckelbarger, the track host for the NCT Round 1 here in Yakima, Washington. Corey, this has been one heck of an event. We have quite a few entries here. What was the official number?
I believe the official number is 352.
All right, 352. We've had a couple of long days here. What do you like most about hosting these races here on the NCT Tour?
I just like to help people out, give the kids an avenue to have some good time, good racing, great people. All the people in the RC industry are just fabulous. It's cool.
Awesome. How long have you been doing the Northwest Tour? I know you hosted quite a few years in Wenatchee. How long has it been now?
We started the Northwest Tour in 2001. We've had the spring shootout since before that. So every year that the NCT's been alive, we've been part of it, and we actually helped organize it in the very first year. It's grown from about early years. We had about 125 entries. Now here, 16 years later, we've got 350. Pretty awesome.
That's one tremendous run we've got going on here. Once again, with Corey Eckelbarger, the Northwest Championship Tour. We look forward to seeing you all at Round 2 in Spokane, Washington at the Hank. All right, we're joined now with Anna Robles, one of the beautiful wives of an RC driver. Anna, what do you think about this NCT Tour here? I know this is one of your first stops, and you guys have traveled to come out here.
It's pretty fun. I like bringing the kids out. They have a lot of fun with their dad. So if they enjoy it, I enjoy it too. So they're happy, I'm happy.
Right on. How's the weekend going for Carlos, your husband?
It's going okay, I think. I think it could be better, but he's doing pretty good.
Right on. Well, thanks for joining us here and give us a little insight to what the weekend's like for a wife of an RC driver. And we look forward to seeing your face in Spokane at Round 2.
Cool. I'll be here. Or there.
All right, we're here with Alberto, a good buddy of mine out of Walla Walla, Washington. Traveled up here to Yakima for the first round of the Northwest Championship Tour. Alberto, how's your weekend going, buddy?
Oh, good. Good. Just enjoying some RC racing, definitely.
Right on. Now, you're kind of new here to the Northwest Championship Tour. What caught your ear about this and brought you out?
Let's see. Great group of guys. Exciting racing the whole weekend. Definitely like the new track layout. Every time we have a new NCT, that's one of the big things that really drew me into it, for sure.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, we're really glad to have you out here. We look forward to seeing you in Spokane, Washington at the Hank for Round 2.
I will be there.
Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to here on the end of this?
Techno for making awesome rigs. Associated also. RC Juice for hooking me up with good motors and speed controllers. They've been working out great for me. Definitely enjoying it.
Right on, buddy. Well, best of luck the rest of the way, and hope to see you bring home some plastic.
Alrighty, thanks.
Cheers. All right, I'm here with Sean Beeman at the playground in Yakima, Washington. Sean is hosting Round 1 here at his facility. They are a big paintball facility, a big family affair here. Sean, what brought you into hosting the first round of the Northwest Championship Tour?
Well, I saw a track built over in Sela, and I thought that it'd be kind of cool to try something out. See if we could build one here and give it a shot. And they say build it and they'll come, and we built it on faith that they would come, and they came.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a huge turnout here. I believe it's around 353 entries total, which is, I think, on the largest side of one of our NCT stops here in most recent years. What's your take on the amount of campers and RVs? And it seems like we're filled up just about every crevice you've got out here.
Yeah, I love it. It was a little more than I expected. We did our best to prepare for this.
and it was a good learning experience. We had a lot of running around to do, and we learned a lot. We hope that we can make it happen again and be more prepared for the people that showed up.
Right on. I know this is a big family thing for the majority of us, and yourself as well, getting everybody involved and keeping a tight-knit family and keeping a good group here. How do you feel about what we got going on here? I guess it's the RC racing scene, since you're new to it and seeing everybody out here on that regard.
That's one of the best things. The people here are just great. I mean, they have competition, which usually brings anger and arguments and blah blah blah. But this place, man, these guys will race you and then they'll give you a part right afterwards if it's broke or what have you. And everybody just gets along. They're nice, trustworthy, the kind of people you want to have around. I mean, it's almost like a big, huge family that they all get along. It's crazy good. It's just a good vibe.
Yeah, right on. Well, I appreciate you having us out here. I know you have a pretty big crew yourself that have put in a lot of time and hours and maintain this place over the weekend for us. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to here?
Oh, for sure. Our club family, Les and Randy and Chris and Cody and Sean and I can't even remember all their names right now. It's been a long weekend. I'm pretty wore out. But our family that we've developed out here with the RC Club, we just became family, and they stepped up and they make it happen. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. You can't do it by yourself, and they pitch in, and everybody just comes in together. And when the time comes, they stick together, and you become family. And it's just a really good family thing, and that's what drives me to keep it alive, is the family part of it, and everyone coming out and having a good time, and just bringing fun, getting out the video games, getting outside, getting outdoors, and breathing some fresh air together, and having the outdoor fun. And that's what I love, and that's why we struggle hard to build it. And that's from these guys, our club, our family, is what makes it.
Right on. Well, once again here with Sean at the playground in Yakima, Washington, from the NCT Northwest Championship Tour, I'd like to say thank you so much for having us, for hosting this race. This race didn't have a home, and without you guys, who knows where we would be. So once again, Sean, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you guys.
All right, we hope to see the rest of you at the Hank Perry in Spokane, Washington for round 2. All right, here I am with the guy that's made this entire video possible. This is John. He's with a Creative Imagery, Aerial Imagery.
That's the one.
You can find him on Facebook. He's also going to be on the NCT page with this great video. So I'd like to give a shout out and a huge thank you to John for doing this for me. We'd also like to thank the following sponsors: Fusion Graphics, Tekin, Extreme Hobbies, OMG Servos, FactoryRCHobbies.com, TQHobby.com, AMain.com, Toy Car Creative. I hope you're watching, buddy. and MKS servos. And then the series sponsored by none other than Venom. NCT series has been great this year. Huge turnout already at round 1, and we really look forward to seeing everybody out there at round 2 at the Hank.